everyone. I'm Barbara Beck, and I want to welcome you to our program today. You know, it's almost Mother's Day, and that day can bring about a lot of joy as well as anxiety for us, depending on our situations. Well, I wanted this program to be fun. We need times of laughter in our lives, and you know how God's Word says that laughter is good medicine? Well, I have a feeling that we're going to be reaping the health benefits because we have a special program for you. Not too unlike the marriage game show that we did not that long ago. Now, instead of marriage, we're going to spotlight some of the current ladies and their moms. And our own guest moderators, our own current women, Carolyn Pancala and Courtney Shaw, are going to be moderating this good time. Okay, ladies, take it away.
Oh, beware.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And thank you, ladies, for your willingness to be a part of our Mother's Day game show. I'm sure we're in for lots of fun and maybe even some interesting stuff. Sending my mom, Debbie, lots of love today. I hope you get well soon, and I got out of the hot seat today, and it looks like you did too, girl.
Thank you, God. And you might be wondering why I'm moderating this game show today and not Barbara. I think Barbara wanted to be in the hot seat with her daughter, Kristen. We know she doesn't want to miss the fun. And my own sweet mom is in heaven watching from, so it made sense for me to be the one to ask the question today. So I am thrilled. Are you ready?
Absolutely. Well, viewers, this is how it's going to work. We're going to start off with the current ladies and ask them questions. Then we'll do the same just for the moms. But first, let's introduce you to our panel.
Oh, let's do this. We've got nicknames for you guys today. So here we go. We've got Queen Bee herself, but we're calling in the classic and classy team.
Yes.
Barbara and Kristen.
Yes.
Keeping it clean. Then we have our second team who are clean and classy, or no, clean and fresh.
Yes, so
fresh and clean.
So clean.
Yes, here we go. And this is
Leanne and her beautiful mom, Anna
Cash. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much. And then we have our very last team, and this is our hip and hippest. I should call you hip and hippest.
That's right.
That's right. And this is Giselle Worthington and her mother, and we are just so glad to have you guys here today.
Yeah, super excited. All right, ladies. Well, moms, it's time for us to get the dirt from your daughter. So we're going to ask you to go ahead and exit stage, right? Left.
We said hello only to say goodbye.
Yeah. We'll see you.
Okay, daughters, we're starting with you, Miss Kristen. So the first question is, how old was your mother when she got married?
20. She was a baby.
Child
so young. Yeah.
Final answer?
20. Totally 20.
All right.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. All right, Miss Leanne.
All right,
Was Miss Anna Cash married?
Okay, I am not as positive, but she had graduated college, she met my dad, and then 9 months later, they met and got married. So I'm thinking she was 21. I'm going to say 22.
That was a serious breakdown of math.
Right? And I think I could be wrong.
She's a math girl, though.
I know.
She totally.
Let me see. What was the weather like during that day? Yes, she was this age. Okay,
I'm
we'll
not
take that
positive,
answer.
but we'll go with that.
All right, so Giselle, next to you. Do you know when your mama got married?
Yes, actually, she was 17.
Oh, now that's a child
That is
bride,
young.
Carolyn.
Yeah.
This is good. Should we call the cops?
For real. Okay,
This is great. All right, we're going to number 2, and now we're going to move on, and we're going to let you do the next question first, Miss Leanne.
All right.
What is your mother's favorite date night?
And does she still go on then?
Yes, they definitely go on date nights. I would say going to a movie. They do an Sunday afternoon movie, and I think
a little
that they
matinee
really like
date.
that.
I like that. Okay,
I'm gonna go with that.
Afternoon.
All right, afternoon matinee date to the movies. That's a cheap date too.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Kristen.
No, Miss.
Oh, we're going this way.
Oh, Giselle.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna keep going down the line.
All right, bam, bam, bam. Let's do it. All right, Giselle.
I would say my mom loves food. She's a foodie.
We
so
love
I would
her.
say, yeah, right? We should have had her cook. I would say going out to dinner or going out to, eat some really good food.
Some fine cuisine, right?
Yeah.
So she can get a break from cooking, all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We can amen that one. All
Yes,
right.
amen to that, sister. Dinner and a movie. All right, Kristen.
Okay, this is so easy, I hope.
Okay. I like it.
So easy, I hope. Any sort of activity. So I would even say a triathlon where she plays tennis, goes on a bike ride, and for a walk.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes.
She's going to be useless by the time it comes
Yes.
to dinner. And
She doesn't care. She doesn't care about dinner, and she doesn't care about a movie. A movie would be her worst nightmare.
Well, we call her the otter, right? She likes to
Yes,
play.
but she will do that with my dad.
Play
Yeah.
on
And
her
she'll
day.
be happy with the donut. That's what we love about her. It's like, just let me go work out and then I'll eat that donut.
She metabolizes it like a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, question number 3. So let's go to, we're going to go back to Giselle. Giselle now?
Yeah.
All right. So who is your mother's favorite biblical character besides Jesus or Jesus, right? Your dad was Jesus, right? So Jesus, who is her favorite biblical character besides Jesus?
This is difficult.
This is tricky.
Man.
We like to make it hard around here.
Right?
I know.
Oh, gosh.
We should.
Maybe I should say Esther? I don't know. Maybe Esther?
Queen Esther.
Yeah, Queen
That's
Esther.
your mama.
Absolutely.
That's a brilliant guess, Giselle.
Because she definitely is bold, but also had meekness and was humble. And then when the Lord said, go, and this is when I want you to deliver, even at the cost of her life, she did it.
Giselle,
That was
you
my
just
mom.
came up with the best hallmark ever for Mother's Day. You are Esther. You are
trademarking
mom.
that.
Yeah. That's yours.
Okay, top that one.
I know,
Kristen,
that was
no
good.
pressure.
That was good. Initially, my first thought was Esther. But then I was like, well, could it be, it could be a man too. So I might say Paul. I said Paul with the marriage game show, and I lost with that. So
You want to do that again?
I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of pressure.
Lifeline, maybe? Can
Yes,
Paul?
I wish we
She's
could
gonna
call
keep
somebody.
saying Paul till somebody says
I
it.
know.
I'm going to say Esther too.
Okay.
I'm going to say Esther too.
Stealing Giselle's name?
Okay, that's so funny because my first thought was a guy, and my first thought was David, but now I'm thinking
Oh, shoot.
Paul.
Can I go back?
I know, right?
Not retract.
Final answer.
It's only an hour show.
I know, right?
Okay, so I think Paul might be the right one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Paul.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Paul it is.
This is the last question.
Oh, wow.
Before we bring your mamas back out.
Okay.
Well, we got 2 more, girl.
We
You're
do?
jumping the gun. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right, so what's your favorite thing that your mom likes to do?
Are we going back to me?
Yes.
Her favorite thing to do is go to the beach.
Okay.
Play.
There
Like
it
we
is
said
again.
before, she
Yeah.
wants to
Is
play.
it play or go to the beach? Which one is it?
Well, she likes to play, and going to the beach, probably, I'm going to say body surfing. I'm going to get real specific. Body surfing.
Body surfing.
Body surfing.
I need to
See
do
her
an
doing
all, tell all special on body surfing, right? Barbara can do a how-to on that. That sounds cool. Okay, Leanne.
All right, so if you're thinking of like a pastime or a hobby, my mom, it would be painting.
Oh,
Wow. Does she
Yeah.
still paint?
Yes,
That's
she takes painting
beautiful.
classes and she's a great painter.
Very relaxing.
Yeah.
Fits her whole demeanor too.
It does.
Classy.
Yeah.
And that's
There it is.
beautiful.
Classy and creative. That's
Now
our
I want to
team.
see her paintings.
All right, Giselle, your mom loves to do so many amazing things. So what do you think is her favorite thing to
Yeah,
do?
that's true. There's so much that my mom can do, but I honestly think that her favorite thing is to spend time with family. We have
Yeah.
4 kids, and I was an only child growing up, so she loves the chaos of all the kids coming together and all of us just being together. So I'm gonna say that. We'll see if it's right.
Are you loud in your
amazing.
house? Is it loud?
I mean, it's just not, I don't want to say chaotic, but everybody's just laughing and running around, and whether they're coming in or out, it's just, you can tell that someone is there.
Well, I
And
think
so-
you said you're going on your 5th Friday night date night or something. So thank God, Mama's favorite thing to do is
We're
watch
jealous.
the grandkids.
Yeah,
I
we're
know.
jealous.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty of date nights in your future.
Now we
so.
really are at the last question here. I'm back on it here today.
No pressure here.
All right, so we're going to you.
Yeah.
What does your mom do now that makes you say she still treats you like a child?
Ooh, this is the juicy question.
Here's where we're
here.
bringing in the therapist.
Yes.
The therapy comes in after this.
Behind that panel, she's popping out. Oh, this is good.
Golly.
Stumped you
What
all.
does your mom do now that makes you say she still treats you like
Like a child.
You know what? She really doesn't treat me like a child, so this is really hard. She is more like my friend. We walk together, and so, golly.
So maybe more
can say that.
nurturing, because
Yeah.
when you're a child, you love being nurtured
Yeah.
and comforted.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a negative
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
thing.
negative.
Because
Positive
okay,
here in
good,
life.
because
Yes,
it's
we are where hope happens. We want to give hope for mothers and daughters. Okay.
I'm so glad. Okay, so I would say spending time with me, going on a walk with me, and just checking in on how I'm doing.
That's
I'm
good.
super
That's
busy,
cool. You're
and
blessed
we
with
don't
a
see
sweet
each other, as much as we would like. So
Now, Giselle, if you want to take this down the other road, this is your time to air it all out.
Help me! She's drowning. Gosh, I'm Puerto Rican, so this is a loaded question.
That's awesome.
I would say, I definitely agree with you. Mom wants to know where I am, all the time, and I'm kind of like, Mom, I'm at work, or Mom, I'm at,
So does Mama have the GPS tracker on your phone?
she might. I don't know.
Check it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she wants to know where I am all the time.
She likes to keep tabs on her daughter.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
yeah, that's a tip. That's a mom thing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not too Kristen, give it to us.
Well, I'm gonna have to say, and I think we've talked about this before, but when she comes into my kitchen when I'm cooking, and she starts to get really involved, and she kind of underestimates my cooking ability, which is not great. If you remember the marriage show,
Offerings, right?
that's what she says basically.
Reservations.
Make reservations.
Quite burn offerings.
Yes, she starts taking over in the kitchen a little bit.
So you're slightly territorial in your kitchen then?
No, not at all. I'm happy for her too.
Okay.
But she doesn't, I think she forgets that I'm an adult and actually know how to cook. And so she comes in and she just wants to make sure everything's okay. No, cook away. I love going to her house to have her cook. She is a great cook.
So maybe this could translate into multiple areas of life, but it's all good. Well, these are all great answers, and I'm super excited to hear from your mom. So great job, current ladies. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll have the moms to see if they really know their daughters. So stay with us. Don't go away.
We'll be right back.
She would probably think that I would like a woman. Hopefully she would think. See, I'm waiting for her to say,
That's gonna happen.
I'm hearing
She is
no,
totally good.
I'm not giving anything away.
Okay,
But I like the way you're thinking.
Welcome back, everyone, to our first ever Current Ladies Mother-Daughter Game Show. And I'm here with my current woman friend, Courtney Shaw, and we are having such fun. We just asked the daughter questions, and now we're going to ask the mothers back because we're going to see how well these mamas know their babies.
Ready for the
the
dirt?
moment of
I
truth.
know, bring it on. All right, so I think we should start with B-Beck. What do you think?
Come on, Queen Bee.
Barbara Beck. Okay, so we want to know, how old were you when you married T-Beck? Tell me.
Oh, well, that's an easy one. I know that. I don't know if she knows that, but
Well,
I
that's
certainly
what we're
know
gonna
that.
find out.
I was 20 years old.
Come on.
Okay, let's see, Kristen. Point goes to team, are they fresh and so clean?
No, they're class and classy.
All right, we'll keep them classy.
But they are fresh and clean, too. So
They gotta be both, right, Carolyn?
all right,
Okay.
so now we're coming to you.
Okay.
What do you think? How old were you when you got married?
I was 22.
I thought 24, I thought 23, and then I figured 22.
Because she's
surprised
not
I got that.
competitive at all. So
I know that. I do know that about Leanne.
All right, Shirley, how old were you?
Miss
Were you of
Shirley.
legal age?
My first marriage,
Yes.
17.
You got it right.
Wow. That's amazing.
And you're
Right out of high school.
That is awesome. Now, so now we're moving to the next question, and we're going to start with you, Miss Anna.
Okay.
What is your favorite date night?
Oh, she's got dinner and a movie?
Dinner and a movie.
Mother-daughter game show. It's a little bit different. We'll give her that.
We're going to give it that. All right.
Really good.
On to you, Miss Shirley.
And date night with my daughter.
Whoever you want it to be with.
Definitely
Yeah, let's do
She
husband.
answered
dinner
Yeah.
and movies. We love movies and dining out.
Dinner and movies.
Moment of truth. Let's check it out.
Put dinner out.
Out to eat.
There you go.
Barbara, we're showing a little bit more grace here because it's Mama Daughter.
Yeah.
She said that you love to eat and you love to cook. Is that true?
Dude, that is correct.
We decided we're coming over to your house afterwards.
All right, Miss Barbara Beck.
Okay, so I don't know if she's going to answer this like I want it to be answered. And I don't even know if she knows the answer. Obviously, that's why we're doing a game show. But as much as I love to eat out, and I do love to eat out, I really don't care about going to movies. What I really like to do with T-Beck is to go for a bike ride, play tennis, do something physical. So exercise. Okay. Is that weird?
Let's see. Let's see.
No,
Let's see.
Totally not.
On a your role.
That is awesome.
We're totally
We
tracking.
have a target.
I'm kind of afraid to say that though, because I still want to go out to dinner with my husband.
Sure,
I do
you
like
gotta-
to do
girls
that.
gotta eat,
but I'd rather
right?
do this. So T-Beck, when he's listening and he's hearing all this, be sure that he knows I want to do that, and then I want to go
Well,
eat out.
hopefully
we
he
drop
knows
them a
this,
note.
Barbara. You've been married lots
I mean,
of
we've
years.
only been married for 44 years, so
We ought to have a clue.
Yeah.
We're easy.
We ought to have
We're
a
going to
clue.
stump you a little bit on this third question. So,
This is a little tougher here.
all right, and who are we starting
No,
with
this
now?
was hard.
Let's start with Miss Anna.
All right.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
no, Miss
Shirley.
Shirley. Miss Shirley. Keep it straight.
All right, Shirley. Make your moment of truth. Who is your most favorite biblical character besides Jesus?
Oh, Mary.
Mary.
Did you know?
Giselle, did you know is the question?
No, I didn't.
She didn't know.
No. I think we'll have that big X come up on the screen.
All right,
When
Miss
she hears my
Barbara.
answer, she'll
Who is your
know.
favorite biblical character?
Now, does it have to be? You didn't specify man or woman.
We're not saying just anybody.
This is really, really hard. There are a lot of them that I like. I'm not giving my
stump you.
answer yet. I'm just going to tell you some of the ones that I like.
She's going to go through everything in the Bible.
I like David. I like Joseph. But I think that she would probably think that I would like a woman. Hopefully, she would think. See, I'm waiting for her to say.
It ain't going to happen.
I'm hearing
She's
no
really good.
hints. I'm
Burning time
not
here.
giving anything away.
Okay,
But I like the way you're thinking.
No hints here.
There are no monetary awards anyway. I would probably say Esther. I am in shock. I am in shock.
Barbara. Very
Wow.
good.
Good job.
Wow. That's 3 points.
I must say,
I'm
you're
coming
doing
back. The marriage show took me down.
This is sweet redemption for Kristen. Yeah, you need
I was say she did awful with her husband. She's doing great with
her mom.
Which would make sense.
As much as you all go back and forth all the
Do we
time.
need to remind our viewers that they did come in last place in the marriage game show? Is that okay?
Just like she didn't remind everybody she came in first.
really clean with that.
Well, this question may take us out of first place.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I just don't know what Leanne
There's so
would
many,
say.
right?
There are so many, and like Barbara said, there's so many men of the Bible
There
that
is.
I just love so much.
I heard her say, uh-huh.
Okay, well, how about David?
David first.
And I was thinking Paul. I was thinking Paul while you were talking, and then I went to David.
Her face was priceless right
I
there.
thought I said David, but I started, but then you said Paul, which I was like, oh, she'll
Leanne,
love Paul.
so close. All right, hard question. Barbara, Beck, and Kristen, mother-daughter team, are in the lead, so that was 3 points.
Yeah.
Get this one.
It's fine. All right, let's go to the next.
Okay, and we're moving back. Did we start with Barbara
got
next?
a lot
Is
of
it this
yes.
one?
Yeah.
All right, Miss Barbara, coming to you.
Okay.
What is your favorite thing to do?
Oh, that's so easy. That one is so easy.
We shall see.
It's being with family.
Totally that one. I thought we meant activity. Okay, that's
okay,
good.
okay,
If you're going to do
activity.
activity.
All right, you can go back now.
You can get it. You can get it.
Okay, I would have said,
You're
actually, I would
drowning
have
in the
said,
ocean now, Barbara.
oh yeah, body surfing and tennis. Tennis and body surfing.
Body surfing.
But wait, I do like to body surf with my family, so that should count, right?
You're going to a lot of gray area, Barbara, here.
Grace and mercy will be extended to you. We will give you that point.
All right, we're just
I know,
having
we're just
fun
being
today.
generous.
Well,
Right.
for me, it's not sports activity myself. It's watching my grandchildren in their sports activities or their drama activities.
Okay, what did you say, Miss
What'd you say?
What you like to do is
Anything I
See, we took it as like
what they wanted to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were taking it
Bring
as
on that
like what's an individual activity.
Selfless.
Yeah.
Or
When it's felt like just
All
your
right,
turn.
Miss Shirley,
And
come
for
on.
me, this is easy. I love to be with my family and enjoy to be with my grandchildren.
Michelle has lots of date nights in her life
Yes.
because of Grandma Shirley. Awesome.
And we need to say we're jealous up here. I'm very jealous
We're
of
gonna
this.
adopt you.
In a good way.
Although my mom gives me lots of
You
dates.
do. You're so blessed too. All right, so we're going to start with you, Miss Anna, on this one. What do you do now that makes her feel like she is still a child? Like you treat her like a child. And just so that you know, this could be negative or positive.
Positive. Oh. Either way.
But we want you to know I am here for therapy after.
Here we go. Okay. We'll be in the green room after.
What is it that I do that makes her still feel like a child?
Yeah, that she still feels like you treat her like a child.
Ooh, I try not to.
Right?
She has said that before on the current panel. She really doesn't have, they don't have a problem with that, so they just don't
No,
get
actually, it doesn't have to be negative.
No, okay, but we do need to answer Barbara.
Oh, okay.
Barbara's already tried to
you
get
wanna
in
go
there
to
and
She's
help
like,
him out.
want to go to Barbara while I think about it?
No.
Makes her feel
This is
like
your
a
moment
child.
in the sun.
Try to tell her what to do.
Well, I just said just spending time with me, like when we go on walks.
Yeah.
Just makes her feel like a little girl, like warm and cozy. You're in
tell me what to
nurture.
do.
So it was a compliment. You know, that's right. Right?
Yeah, but no therapy needed for you.
Right. They're the most normal on the panel.
Normal? What's normal?
Yeah, what's normal? But the overachievers do have 3 X's, I'm just saying. Just saying. All right.
Never bring that up. There we go. Come on, Miss Shirley.
Yeah.
Okay, so in a positive way.
Now, that was not asked that way.
No, it could be anyway.
But it could be anyway. You know, what do you do that you still treat her like a child?
I think sometimes I try to coach her a little bit around her kids.
You say that very beautifully. Very coaching. Good choice
That is
of words.
wisdom and delivery, the tone, the pace, everything. Very
Yes.
wise.
All right, Miss
Show
Giselle.
it. Okay.
Yes.
What do you say?
I said once in a way, I am all the time.
So before you tell us, Shirley, do you have a GPS tracking device on your daughter's phone? Is it underneath the vehicle?
She's like, now that you've given me that idea.
Is it blipping? I'm going to find my
She didn't know that she could do that.
All right, so let us add this up and tell everybody.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no,
Yeah,
Miss
Barbara. We got Barbara.
I have not, and we're going to probably get this one wrong because.
No, say
No,
that.
you
Oh,
won't
we're
get
going to
it
get this
wrong.
right.
I think you'll get it right.
Okay, well, I know that this is, and I've told this to the current panel, I talk about this all the time. Oh, wait, okay.
What is that?
So one of the hardest things for me to do is to parent a grown-up child. And so it really is, I tell her what to do in all kinds of different ways. I tell her to paint her nails, I tell her how to cook, I tell her how to raise her kids, I tell her what to do.
Any specific area that you might have mentioned?
Even more specific is,
Just pick one.
of those 3, well, you don't ever paint your nails, so you should do that, but that's an
Right before she came on set.
I did tell her how to cook. I go to her pots immediately and I go, don't you think this is boiling a little too? I
Okay,
think
so
it's probably
what's your final
cooking.
answer?
I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I know, but
Realize that you guys have got all of these right.
We are hitting 5 for 5 and
we've
coming
got
up in
fresh and,
second place. Actually, we got a tie for second place.
oh, good.
Yeah, at least we're not last week. Giselle. Man, there is hope. There is hope.
There was a little tension before, so they wanted to make sure they had it down.
Well, we're going to take a short break, but when we come back, it's the moms answering the questions about their baby girls. The moms tell all. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
When we get close to North Carolina, we go, Junaluska, here we come. Right back where we started from.
Oh, she's joining in. Yeah. I feel like I'm on like a National Lampoon's Vacation.
Welcome back, everyone, to the current Ladies Mother-Daughter Game Show. We just finished getting the goods on the daughters, and now we have the mothers back on the set, and let's see how well they know their daughters. Are you ready for this?
We're ready. This is what I'm really more excited about.
Are you?
Oh yeah, I want
She
to get
likes
the dirt
all
on the
this
girls.
I know.
dirt and
They're
stuff.
just in this season where they're doing great things for God. They've got great families. They're businesswomen. So I want to know the dirt.
And we just want to feel better about our lives.
Dish it out there.
Make us feel good, ladies.
All right, so we want to start with Shirley. Let's start with Shirley.
All right, let's
okay.
do. Oh,
So
Miss
Shirley, Miss Shirley. All right. So what was your daughter's worst date night infraction?
Ooh, this is juicy.
This is good. This is good.
Can you give me a definition of that.
Okay, yes, this is a Barbara Beck word, infraction. So
Maybe we should ask Barbara what
I
this
know,
word
right? So when Deshawn went out on a date, what did she do that was like no bueno in your mother homeland language? Not good on a date.
She was actually
Maybe she got caught.
pretty good girl. Yeah.
Really?
Anything, dig
blessed
deep
with
in those
her.
archives. Come on.
We need something. Give us something.
Yeah.
I know. I
Throw
have
us a
to
bone,
really
Shirley.
think about this.
Did she get home past her curfew a little, even if it was like 1 minute past her curfew?
Well, you know what? Maybe, but not that bad.
Okay, so we're gonna give her, she broke her
Maybe
curfew?
she had a bad boyfriend or something like that. Did nothing
no,
like that?
No bad boyfriend.
Wow.
Well, maybe that's her answer is that she really didn't.
Okay, that might be her answer.
So
She
we'll
was
take that
perfect.
answer. We tried really hard to dig.
we did.
pulled, we scratched nothing.
If she's
Okay.
perfect, she's perfect, right?
That's right. Let it be. So
Well,
Miss Anna,
if she's perfect, then I'm sure Leanne is too, right?
this is not going to make for good television. Give us
Well,
the good stuff.
I know. Well, truly, Leanne was a good kid. But
Okay.
I think probably she did stay out too late one time.
Breaking
Okay.
that curfew.
Yeah, that happens.
All
Now she's
right.
on time
The
for
juice.
everything,
We're getting
right?
the juice.
I got good juice
Oh,
on
bring
this
it,
one.
bring
Yes,
it on.
I got good
Pour
juice.
it out. Slather it on us.
There was only one time, and she did miss her curfew. I stayed up for her. When she came in, I cried. I carried on. I gave it to her. I mean, it wasn't that much. I said, why didn't you call me? There was no reason that you should have called. You should. She's like, Mom, it's like 10 or 15 minutes. It doesn't matter. You know, all you can see is that they're out late. They're in a car wreck. Something horrible has happened. And so
Kristen.
she missed a definite, there is a definite.
30 minutes? An hour? 2?
It was probably 15 or 30 minutes.
Oh, come on.
I know,
That is.
I know.
Yeah, right.
But you know, you're up as a mom. You just wait till your little baby girls are out.
absolutely.
You
No, I
are
can
up
see- I can
until they
already
walk in the
relate to
door.
that,
I
yeah.
am not in bed asleep. I am awake until she walks in. And so when she came in, she got it. She got
Barbara,
it.
were you sitting there with a lampshade over your head,
Yes,
shotgun in the other arm?
Absolutely.
What have you done, Kristen?
Absolutely.
Okay,
She will not. If she misses this, I will be shocked.
Okay,
She's going to get this.
moving right along.
Number 2, we're going to start with you, Miss Anna.
Alrighty.
What was your reaction when your daughter told you she was getting married?
I was thrilled.
Oh,
Because
so you like
I
him.
knew it was coming.
Okay.
I did. I just knew in my heart it was coming. And
Smart
so
mama.
just exciting.
And you really liked him.
Oh my goodness, yes.
hit
Oh
the
my goodness, yes.
jackpot with the
Yes, we
son-in-law.
Prayer was
did.
answered.
That's awesome.
Totally.
That's a good
Hope
answer.
given.
Totally.
I love it. All right, what about you, Miss Shirley?
The same. I was very thrilled. Been very blessed with our son-in-law. We love him dearly. So I was ready. They were going out for quite a few years.
Well, Mr.
Around
Worthington,
7.
we hope he's tuning into this, right?
Absolutely.
Getting points with his mother-in-law.
Mama still likes you.
That's right.
Bring a better gift.
My mama don't like you.
Oh,
She
that's
likes
not
everybody
good.
else. Yeah. This mama likes her
I
son-in-law.
think she's
That's a
asking for
blessing.
some new diamond rings.
I
and-
know. Bring it on, right?
Just putting some in there for
I
you.
just took some to Spanish for him.
That's right. I love it.
Well,
Yes,
I hate to be
Barbara.
like everybody else, but I was happy because somebody else could finally support this child.
You didn't want to wait up. Good
We
thing
were
you didn't
selling
wait
out, and I didn't
nights.
want to wait up any more nights. We were very, very happy. The only thing that I was not happy with, and that's my answer, is that I'm totally happy, but I want to tell you the story. When Chris asked for her hand in marriage, he came to our house, and he asked the dad, and the mother, that would be me, was right there, and he said, Barbara, would you excuse yourself and go into the other room so I can talk
was a
to
man's
your husband,
thing.
to T-Beck? And I said, what? And so here I go, walking off into my little bedroom by myself, and then they knock on the door and say, you can come out now. I'm like, okay, thanks.
So when they opened up the door, you had your ear up with glasses.
Absolutely. Well, I knew what he was doing. I didn't understand why he did that without me. But I love my son-in-law, and I have forgiven him for that one little tiny
praise the
infraction.
Lord.
But I was thrilled.
But
I
don't
was
feel
thrilled.
so bad. My husband did the same thing. When Jeff
Really?
asked my dad, yeah, they had their man time, and my mom and I kind of went off to the side.
Yeah, I don't like
it was
that.
a special male bonding moment.
I guess.
Let it
I
go,
guess so.
Barbara.
Yeah, but
Let it
son-in-law number
go.
2 didn't do that. He included me. But he had heard
Well,
the
that was
story so many
redemption.
times. He knew
He knew
had
better
to
not
include me.
to.
That's right.
All right, so that's your
All right,
final
that's it.
answer then.
Happy,
You are
happy,
happy.
happy.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll
All
take
right.
it. Let's go on to the next
All
question.
right, we're going to start with you, Miss Shirley. When your daughter was living at home, what was her favorite meal that you cooked for her? Now that's when she was living at home, because I know you
Yes.
still cook a lot.
Right.
So
White rice with chicken stew.
Ooh, I'm coming over now.
good.
I'm making some
She still
rumblings.
loves it to this day.
I Mama's food. Yeah. Okay. Go. What about you, Miss Barbara?
I would.
Oh, Miss Anna.
I'm sorry. You're looking
No,
at me.
let's go back that way.
Who is the real Barbara Beck?
I don't know.
I think she is.
real Barbara
I think she is. I would say that Leanne would have to say spaghetti.
Okay.
Now, that's a family favorite, and it's a favorite of the grandchildren now.
Do you make your
too.
own sauce and everything?
I do.
No SpaghettiOs out of the can. From
No
Miss Cat.
SpaghettiOs
It's
out of the can.
all authentic,
No.
homemade.
Okay, so we've
Yep.
got our first Sunday, our second Sunday.
Well, there
What's for
are
dinner?
so many. Kristen loved home cooked meals, and I did cook a lot. So this is tough. This is probably where we're going to fall flat on our faces and not get it right. But I'm going to say homemade vegetable soup with Crispies. We make these little yummy Crispies with Pepperidge Farm bread and lots of butter, and
bring
she'll
on the
probably say pot
Crispies.
roast and rice and gravy, but it's either that or that. But I'm going to
But you gotta
say
say final answer.
I'm going to say final answer is homemade vegetable soup with Crispies.
You know what
I
I'm
want
seeing?
Crispies
I'm
in my
seeing
life.
like a cookbook come out of this today. Everybody's going to be calling, going, we need a cookbook. We need a cookbook. I mean, I want to be the first one on the list.
I know. Bring on the Crispies, the
why
arroz
don't you ask
con pollo, and the spaghetti.
Yay.
We're getting all ethnicities here. All right, so next question is, and I love this one. This is great. What is your daughter's worst habit now?
I am so glad it's not us on this.
Oh, I
I'm going to go to Anna on this one to start off with. Anna, what is your worst, your daughter's worst habit right now? Not when she was under your roof, but right
right
now.
now.
Worst habit.
Golly, I don't know. She's too busy.
Okay, we'll take
She's
that.
so very busy
We will
that the
take
only
that.
time we get to really have some good one-on-one time is to walk early in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the two of us.
That's
But
good
she
that you
is-
have that
She's
time.
not. I mean, she gets it all done. It's amazing.
She's a
I know,
go-getter.
she
She's a
is.
type A go-getter. She's hits the ground
very
running.
energetic.
Okay, Miss Shirley, what is Jachelle's worst habit
This
now?
one, I do not like her texting me. I like her to call me.
Talk about
Mama?
it. Tell us how you feel.
Absolutely. I feel like a text. I feel I'm in.
Yeah, and we've known you to butcher up some text messages too, so it's probably safer for you to talk over the phone, right? Because that autocorrect can get you in trouble, Miss Shirley.
No,
we know
I like
about
to
that.
speak to my daughter.
Good.
Yes.
And that's
All
great
right.
advice too. We need to take it back to the old school. Just pick up the
Yeah.
phone and call
I like to
someone.
have that conversation.
Reach
that
out and
quality
touch
time.
someone. Okay.
Absolutely.
I do like that answer too.
I do too.
I
We need
like
to
that.
apply
that a
that.
lot.
We need
Well,
to all
I should
apply that.
steal that answer because that's probably what Kristen is going to say, but I had already had in my mind what I wanted to say, Shirley, so I'm not going to say that, so we're probably going to miss this one and mess this one up. But because I do get annoyed that she doesn't answer her phone. She never answers her
Yeah.
phone. That's not the answer I'm going with, but that's that's probably number
Just
two.
get it all out, Barbara.
She
I'm
just
putting
ready
it
to
all
dump
out.
it right
Just
here.
purge. It's all-
Let
okay.
it flow.
So, but the number one a habit of hers
Worst
is to
habit.
not take care of her nails. I mean, wow, that's really
a terrible
important. I know.
habit.
Man,
Oh,
Barbara,
my
focus on the flesh.
But she'll be on the current panel, and I'll look over and I'll say, "Did you forget to do your nails?" I mean, it's so superficial and so not important, but it's a
That's
little
all
teeny
of us
tiny
now. Now we're under
habit.
pressure. Oh my God, we have
I
our
know.
nails done, Miss
I do.
Barbara.
I look at your nails
I
every
know,
week.
I
That we're-
know.
I
They are
do.
done.
But you've got us all trained now. I have never cared about my nails, and I walk in every week, and the first thing I would do is go, Mama,
I did.
All right, so we're taking it, Barbara. It's
I know.
the fingernail bit.
So I
Fingernails.
think that's
all right, that's good.
ridiculous,
All right,
but that's
we are at our
Last question.
now.
All right. Okay, let's start with Miss Shirley. 'cause
Okay,
we haven't
let's do
started
it.
with her. What is your daughter's favorite vacation she went on as a child? I actually really like this
that's a good
question.
one.
Yeah.
I'm going to say probably going to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Going to the
Because
mother
she
homeland.
used to go occasionally. My mother will convince me to know how she did it, but my daughter loved to fly by herself.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Independent woman.
She was love probably about 5, 6 years old.
Wow.
And she wanted to do
I
it.
never put my children
She wanted to do it. She wanted to do it, so she
Unbelievable.
convinced me. And the first time was,
Wow, that's so
Scary.
young.
Now we see where her daughter gets it from. Her little 6-year-old.
And she loved it. She always say goodbye to me. With
Bye, Mommy, I got this.
Oh, how sweet.
Visual. Just Shell getting on the plane like, vamos, adios, I'm out of here.
I believe her will be going to Puerto Rico.
Going to Puerto
love
Rico.
it.
Okay, that's a
All
precious
right.
memory, Shirley. Thanks
right.
so much for sharing.
me,
that.
Yes, to you, Miss Barbara.
This one,
Favorite
I'm
vacation.
saying that this one is so easy, so this is probably going to be the one that we miss. But every summer we would go to Lake Junaluska, and I will spell it so that our lovely person writing down Junaluska, Junaluska, and we would sing the song when we would get close to North Carolina. We would go, Junaluska, here we come, right back where we started from.
Oh, she's joining in.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on like a National Lampoon's Vacation. What is happening
After
here?
Either that
Kristen
or
answers
people
it
could
right,
think this is
ask
bloopers.
her to sing the song for you after she answers the question right. 'Cause
I
we
will
would,
totally make her
and this
sing
is
it.
really silly, but we would go through every letter of the alphabet for Junaluska. We would go, Boonaluska, here we come. Coonaluska, here we come. Doonaluska, here we
You
come.
guys are the
Boonaluska.
sing-along family.
I mean,
I love it.
how ridiculous, right? But that's,
No, that's
if I
awesome.
get this wrong, I will be shocked. So.
Those are great memories.
Not
That's so
you've
cool.
entertained us well with this song. We are.
We just
The
need
one
the
who
cane
can't
and the
sing.
top hat. She's gonna go
Sorry.
across the stage. I love it.
Okay.
Miss Anna Cash, your
Well,
girl's
you
favorite
know,
vacation.
I think it probably would be snow skiing, which
yeah?
we started doing when Leanne was about 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
That's
And we would
great.
go to Colorado, and it was a lot of fun.
Now, does she carry that on with her family?
We're getting ready to in December. My husband and I are celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary this December, and we're going to take the whole family, all 16 of us, to Park City, Utah, and snow ski again. I don't ski anymore, but
There's
all the
something
kids
about
do.
breaking a leg together. That really
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Bond you together, right?
Exactly.
Through moments. Nothing like it. Wow, what special memories all the ladies share.
know, this
Well,
was
I'm
sweet.
excited to hear what the girls have to say about all of it.
Yes,
I can't wait to see our girls' actions to their mama's answer.
Absolutely. Well, don't go away. We'll be right back to hear from the girls.
This might help one of you viewers out there, so I'm gonna say it because guess what? I love Jesus now. So, but one night when my husband and I were dating, I like stayed out all night. My mom thought I was inside the house.
Oh.
She was petrified at what happened. I said, nothing happened. I promise. I promise.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Current Ladies Mother-Daughter Game Show. We just finished getting all the goods on the daughters, and now we have them back on the set with their beautiful moms, and let's see how well they do. This is the moment of truth, everybody.
Sweet, sweet moment of
The
truth.
bases are loaded.
I know. Feedback
Five.
over here. Are hitting five
Five
over
over
here.
here. Three.
Yeah. All right,
The Becks
Kristen.
are
I think
doing
we're going to
good.
start
Becks
with
are
you.
king.
Speaking of the Beck King crew. Okay, Kristen.
Hit me.
You ready for this? Hold your moment. All right, so what was your worst date night infraction?
Oh my gosh.
This is your mama's word, so you should know what this
Infraction.
means.
This should be very familiar to you, Kristen.
Oh my good. Really?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So back in high school, I had a lot of really good guy friends who would sneak into my backyard, and they would roll our house, and they would put forks in the yard, and they would just kind of make creepy noises. But these were my closest friends, but they were just jokesters. Boone Fleming.
Calling names out on air.
Totally. So there was this one time, I can't even believe I'm talking about this, that I was dating Chris, who is my husband, and we have my parents' family room is filled with French doors, and so everybody you can see in. Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
let it
gosh.
go.
Yeah, just
Jesus cares. Jesus is here.
Give me a nudge if I need to stop going in this direction.
That gives your answer, though, Kristen.
Okay,
you the tell-all
this
later.
is going to sound a lot worse than it is, and it's going to sound a lot worse intentioned than it was because we
famous
were
right
young, we were in
there.
high
Let it
school.
out.
Basically, I didn't want our friends spying on us just in our conversation, and so I said, "Why don't you come back here?" And I let him.
I wonder if we should cover our ears.
I know. There was nothing, and we were like so pure and modest and good and good.
I can't believe you would throw yourself under the bus.
Well, that's why I turned to you and said, "Really?" At first.
I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't.
let's see that answer.
All right. So there was the time where she broke curfew.
But thank you for that vivid tell-all experience.
I know,
of how you
right?
ended
That
up in
was
the bedroom
really
with the boy. Oh,
It just shows what a sweet heart that you had.
Thank
though,
you.
'cause you're just
Oh,
bearing
thank
it
you.
on. It wasn't
Wait,
even
I
nothing.
want to know if she remembers breaking curfew and how you broke my heart and I was sitting there waiting for
this
you
is
when
a
you came
therapy
in. Do you remember
session
that?
after Barbara. We're going to do that after
I do.
the show.
I was at a concert.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you came in late and you didn't call and I gave you a hard time.
Sorry about that.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
It's
all right.
done. It's
All right,
under the
done.
blood of Jesus.
X.
It's forgiven, and
Okay.
it has a big, huge X
I
on it.
really think
Okay.
your mom did this on purpose to find out what
Yeah,
she
she
needed to
did.
know.
She knows that story. We have talked about that story ad nauseum.
All right, Leanne, we got
forgot.
story.
Okay, I'm a little confused.
Okay.
Because you said date night infraction.
Yeah.
That's
That's not a date night.
That wasn't
That's
a date
right.
night.
Okay, then I'd like to go back and say I broke curfew.
Come on, Leanne, let's just give us a date night.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say sneaking out then. I mean, if she went break curfew,
sneaking out.
I got caught sneaking out one
Let's see
time.
if your mom lives about that.
Well, not with a date. That's what I'm saying. Hers wasn't with a date.
Well, this was about dates.
Okay,
Question
hold that
confused.
card up,
Okay.
Anna.
All right. Broke curfew.
All right, Giselle, apparently that's the answer of the day.
exactly.
Be safe.
I don't know.
Say that.
Do not follow suit.
I have no idea. I don't even know what this.
Your worst date night infraction. And you know what? Maybe you were whatever.
I wasn't perfect. No.
Okay.
No.
You weren't perfect.
go with drug
Then give us
curfew.
the dirt. Bring it on. Bring on the dirt. Make it hurt. Here we go.
Well, she might be embarrassed by this, but I'm not because I'm free.
Let it go. Be free. Quick.
Well, one night, oh my God.
Oh my
I'm really
gosh,
gonna go this
it's
way.
painful,
Let
yeah.
it go there
This
quick.
might help one of you viewers out there, so I'm gonna say it because guess what? I love Jesus now. So, but one night when my husband and I were dating, I like stayed out all night. My mom thought I was inside the house.
Oh.
Yeah. She was petrified at what happened. And I said, nothing happened. I promise. I promise.
Because you were a good girl.
Stupid.
That's right.
Just
Okay.
Total.
You were a good
Now that we have
girl.
that
That's
answer,
right.
okay. She's perfect. And here comes the big X.
Oh my
You know that old saying that the halo is on so tight?
Keep this. She remembers that.
Yeah.
She remembers that.
Okay.
Have you
So
ever
funny.
heard the saying that your halo's on so tight that your horns are sticking out?
We gotta move on. 'Cause we didn't realize this was gonna
Yeah, I
turn into
know.
a
We're
tell-all
just teasing.
story.
You
Oh
are
my goodness.
Oh, man.
Coming to you,
New
girl.
question.
Second
Coming
one.
to you, Leanne.
Leanne, what was your reaction, or what was your mom's reaction when she told you that when you told her you were getting married?
Oh, she was thrilled. She loved it. Yay!
Kristen, let's take it to you. What was your
We're
mom's?
going that.
Yeah, what was your
we're
mom's
switching it all up
reaction?
today.
Oh, we're going out of order. Okay. They were excited. They were great.
Happy.
Happy. All right.
Miss Giselle.
She probably said one of two things: about time or super happy.
I was thrilled.
Give
All
it to
right.
you. Very good.
All right, so
Very
all
good.
three of you did well on this one. Okay, number 3 is I'm going to start with you, Miss Leanne, on this one. Okay. When you were living at home, what was your favorite meal that your mom cooked for you?
Oh my goodness. Mom cooks so many ones, but one that she still cooks today, still will come over to my house and cook for me. Spaghetti.
It's homemade sauce too.
Oh,
We're
it's
coming
amazing.
Sunday.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's what
I
we
love
know.
it.
Okay, what about you, beautiful Giselle?
All right, pulling out the Puerto Rican again. Fricassé de pollo.
Whoa.
Chicken stew.
I thought that was spirit. It's
All
just
right.
this like chicken stew with potatoes and carrots, and you pour it over top of rice.
I'm getting hungry. Seriously, my stomach's rumbling. Okay, Kristen.
Okay, I'm gonna say pot roast.
I told you that was the second one.
did.
Homemade
I
vegetables.
think that's Chelsea's.
Feedback and Kristen.
That's my sister.
Yeah, that's okay. You're just doing that to make everybody else feel comfortable.
We're gonna give them a little shot to catch up.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's
all right. Let's go to the next question, ladies.
All right,
What,
let's start with Giselle.
okay, what do you think your mom thinks is your worst habit right now?
Oh gosh.
Really? You're gonna start with me?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That I don't call her? No, I don't know. Is that a habit? That's
Are you
a
gonna go
habit,
with that?
Are you going with that?
Sure, yes.
All right, we got
All
it.
right,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Texting.
we
Don't
count
text your mom. No, texting
not?
is totally different than calling because she wants her
Okay.
to call her. Just let you know, call your mama.
I I do call my mom, and then she talks about everything she's at the store. Look at this cilantro. I'm like,
That's actually really cute. Okay,
All right, we'll X that one out. All right, go ahead.
good.
Worst habit?
Right now. Not very many. I
Right
know you
now,
don't have very
though,
many.
it's your worst habit now. And
Can I get a clue?
You gotta give us an answer.
I think she thinks I have a smart mouth.
really?
That's shocking.
Obviously, that wasn't right. Nailed it.
Oh, the darn
Man, I almost said biting my nails, but I don't bite my nails anymore. But
I think
don't
all the
polish your
current
nails.
ladies could about got that one for you.
I know.
Spit it to you.
I know.
We hear it every
I
week.
know.
How's
It's
it
okay.
now? All right, we're gonna start. Go ahead, Leanne. What is your worst habit right
But
now?
I'm too honest.
Ooh.
No, what is it?
Clearly not.
Yes.
Okay, too busy.
We're not doing too well.
They're sending us some messages today.
At least
Stop
everyone's not
texting
doing
me.
well.
Don't be so busy.
That's right.
Paint your nails, for the love of God, paint your nails. Okay,
Yes.
so
We're
we're
getting
at the
manicures.
final question now, and this is a cool one. We really loved this question. What would you say was your favorite vacation that you went on as a child?
Oh, I'm starting?
I'm looking at you.
Okay. So we still go on the same vacation. So I'm going to say Captiva.
Oh,
No,
Snow skiing.
Yeah.
but
Snow
that's still
skiing.
sweet too.
Yeah.
That is
That'd
sweet.
be, yeah.
Good job.
That'd be number two,
That
right?
was one of them there.
Yeah, number two.
Okay, what about you?
Giselle?
So this is between mom and I.
Yeah, your favorite childhood vacation.
Oh, childhood.
What would she
Okay.
say
Duh,
that you went on as a child?
Honestly, the one that I still talk about is when I was in cheerleading. We did some competition cheerleading, and so we actually traveled to a different city, and it was during Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And so mom actually went to the grocery store and bought all this little fixins, just her and I, just to do Thanksgiving. And I still talk about it because people go crazy with, they go crazy.
Let me
with,
ask you,
Yeah.
Giselle, was this cheerleading trip in Puerto Rico by any chance?
No, it wasn't Puerto Rico.
Okay, hold up your answer. Shirley, hold up your answer.
I'm trying to help.
That was a beautiful story, though.
Listen, she was really trying to help you out. I'm like, I'm looking at her like, listen, I don't even know if that's legal.
So that's a beautiful memory, though. Beautiful memory.
All right.
All right.
What about you?
Kristen?
All right, I'm gonna say we go to this place still to this day every summer, Junaluska. Junaluska, here we come, right back where we started from.
Finale than that,
We're
right?
taking that on the road. You're going to start doing that at our current ladies' nights out. We're gonna have them sing it live.
Alaska, that's awesome. Well, ladies, what an amazing, amazing day just to learn about the love that you guys have for each other. We laughed, we learned a lot, probably more than we did too. Right?
Well, I think the moms learned a lot more than
Absolutely. All the daughters feel so much lighter today leaving our set, and that's our goal here at
That
Good
is
Life
the goal.
45, to make hope happen and to make you leave lighter and shine brighter for
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
Amen.
I want to get to the goods. You know me, I'm competitive.
well,
Let's see who won.
I mean, we just got to state the obvious here. Be back. And Giselle and Shirley and Leanne and Aaron, you guys are in a tie.
We all get a trophy.
Winners.
And we pray that everybody just had an amazing time. But don't go away. We've got much more fun stuff coming back. We'll be right back after this break.
Thank God for these beautiful women that are around us to show us how to be moms. And it's our chance to be mothers back to our daughters and to maybe get what we didn't have.
Welcome back to the Mother-Daughter Game Show. Carolyn, we have had such an amazing time. We've laughed. We've loved this amazing bond between
We have
mothers and
learned
daughters.
a lot of good
Probably
stuff.
a little way too much, but it's all good. We've learned in this situation sometimes being a mom, ignorance is bliss. and covers. But while we have this moment, I just wanted just to share a quick moment about my mom and one of my favorite things that I love about her. First of all, she's truly become my best friend. You know, during those high school years, she would get on my nerves a little bit, but as I became a mom myself, I realized these are the very things that I love about her, and I find myself emulating. And one of the things I love the most about my mom is that she makes life fun. She's so intentional about even celebrating silly little holidays like St. Patrick's. Their house covered with leprechauns. I mean, even to the point you're freaked out.
Yeah, I love all your pictures.
And just celebrating and bringing the family together. And I'm just so thankful for her unconditional love. And I find myself every day picking up the phone, wanting to call my mom and to share life with her. And she's such an amazing Ma Bear. We call her Ma Bear to Kingston and Karen. I just want to take this moment to say, Mom, I love you so much. And I'm so grateful for the bond we have. I'm so grateful that you've taught me what God's unconditional love is all about. So I love you, Mom. Debbie Phillips, if you're out there, because I know you're watching, you're our greatest supporter and our greatest fan. So,
and we missed you today.
Yes, we did. Feel better. I know you're better by now. But Carolyn, what's a great memory about your mom?
Well, for me, it's just, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there. And to those of you who are maybe like me who don't have your mom, Stan, I'm sorry. My tears are not of sadness. It's just of one of hope to you that thank God for these beautiful women that are around us to show us how to be moms. And it's our chance to be mothers back to our daughters and to maybe get what we didn't have. I lost my mom when I was 6, but I will tell you, Courtney, the love she poured our way. I had 6 brothers and sisters, and every one of us would have told you that we were her favorite.
Isn't that awesome?
She had so much love, and there is just something special about a mom, and you need to know that, moms. The love that you pour into the home, whether if it's just that small little touch or that smile or that soft little thing when a child falls down, that we pick them up and let them know it's all going to be okay.
That we all need of a mom.
We are just
want to be nurtured.
Yeah, moms, you're just pretty special people, and you need to know that you're celebrated today. So this is just, for me, it's a celebration for me, just watching all of you with your moms here today, and I have laughed just seeing what a mom and daughter relationship looks like.
And Carolyn is such a great mom. You're such an awesome mom to all your kids. And all these ladies here, I'm so motivated and inspired by all of you daily just to be able to balance life, ministry, marriage, and motherhood, and to see your bond today. So Giselle, just real quick, this is a moment to tell your mom just how much you love her and maybe something that's special in your heart about your mom that you want to share with her.
Well, Mom probably wouldn't say this, but Mom sacrificed a lot for me. She was a single mom. She got divorced really quickly after I was born, and she fought hard and didn't bring another man into my life until I was 18 years old.
Wow.
And so knowing now the knowledge that I know, obviously then I was like, get married, do something, but I understand now that her sacrifice was my protection. Wow. And so I am so grateful today that my mom sacrificed her entire life, stayed faithful to God. She brought me to church, her and my grandmother always. And so the reason I love Jesus is because I saw it in my mom.
Amen.
What an amazing legacy.
So I'm so grateful for her and what she has done. She's a fierceful, fight. She fights, but it's because she loves those that she's fighting for and for God. So my prayer for her this year is that she gets to see herself how God sees her, which is just fearfully and wonderfully made and beautiful in His image. That's what He created. So.
Oh, that's awesome. What a treasure. Leanne, what's something that you'd like to share with your mom?
I would tell you that you showed me so many things, but one of the greatest things you ever did was love Dad well. Mom and Dad are going to celebrate 50 years this year, and she taught me too. There's certain times in your marriage when you might not want to go out to dinner, or you might not want to, whatever it is, just do it anyway. And I think you love Dad so well, and we love Dad, but he can be difficult. And
Dad didn't hear that. No, Dad didn't hear that.
We all can be, but Mom adores my father. They fought well, they loved well, and they really just showed me how to be a good wife and how to be, have a good marriage.
What about you?
Wow. Well, it's just a treat that you all get to know a little bit about my mom through the show. But Mom, you've always just been such a wonderful mom, and it was just a real treat to grow up as an only child for 14 years before my sister came, because I got your undivided attention and love, yours and Dad's. And we had a lot of fun together. And I think you taught me through Mammy, you taught me how to have fun and to not take myself too seriously. And I've always been super confident of your love. Wow. And never have I felt unloved. And I look back on my childhood and I think, gosh, I was really special, and I was made to feel really special. And I think as moms, you know, when our kids make us a little bit crazy, I think back, well, am I making them feel special and loved, even though they're driving me a little bit nuts? And you always just made me feel truly loved, truly beautiful, and you just painted a picture of Christ. First, you have done that for so many years. So
you are special.
I love you.
And if we can say something though to Miss Barbara, I'm telling you, I've got to say this because I tell people this all the time, and I need to say it personally. Is thank you. Thank you for the way that you love every one of us girls. I told somebody the other day, I said, if I can let you read the emails that she sends, it feels like it's coming from a mom to me. Of just the encouragement. You believe in us girls when sometimes we're like, what are we doing, Miss Barbara? You're great. You can do this. And we're like, we're so far away from the boat, we don't know that. But you just encourage us, you love us, and you treat every one of us like we are the most special little God's warriors. And I just, from every one of us girls, thank you for that example. So
Thank you for that.
Adopting us and loving us unconditionally.
Well, you are my girls, and I love you all. Each one of you brings such special gifts to the table, and I am truly, truly blessed. This is not a difficult thing to be around you all. It is a blessing to always be around you and to love on you. So thank you for those words. I didn't expect that at all. I was thinking about, what did I need to say here at the end of the show? And one of the things, besides thank you to each one of you, is what a blessing my own mom has been to me in my life. She is 93 years old, continues to live with us, and is just so precious, and has loved Jesus, has prayed for us. My husband came to know the Lord as a result of my mom praying for him faithfully throughout the years. So she's just someone that needs to be honored and thanked as well. So we thank all of you for being here with us today. This has been such a special show. Carolyn and Courtney did such a great job as hosting. I said, this is so great for me to be over here on this side of the camera and not to have to be the main event, and they did a wonderful job. And of course, Anna Cash and Shirley Caban, am I saying that right, Caban? Yes, you are. You all are beautiful examples of Christ, and thank you for spending your time with us here today. And
our joy.
Good. Well, we're just so thankful. I think that we've got a note of hope coming up for you, so we'll be right back with that note of hope. Thanks again for joining us today, and happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Happy Mother's Day.
Viewers, I hope you enjoyed our program today as much as all of us did. And I want to give a special thank you to our own Carolyn Pancala and Courtney Shaw for doing an incredible job as host of the Mother-Daughter Game Show. What we really did was have fun and remember to appreciate having wonderful daughters, and hopefully they're all pretty happy to have moms too. What a blessing to be able to laugh and fellowship with each other. Thanks so much for joining our program today. Remember that we'd love to hear from you, and we'd also like for you to join the current conversation on Facebook and Instagram. Feel free to share your favorite memory of your mom and any prayer requests that you might have. I hope you'll tune in every day to Welcome Home and Good Life 45, because remember, we are where hope happens.